Hello, my name is Honey, and today is day 1 of building Kirara. 2 months ago now, I held a poll on my account to see which character I should build between Kirara and Chevreuse, and Kirara won by a landslide. I meant for my next video after the poll to be building Kirara, but then Veressa came out and I pulled for her, and along with Veressa, I also, in the interim, ended up getting Yansan, Aoife, and Auroran, who I also prioritized before Kirara. But now her time has finally come, and I am very excited to finally build her. I've been slowly kind of in the background building up some materials for her as well as her artifacts that she'll need, but I haven't done any actual leveling, so we still have a lot to do. Like with my building Xianyin video, I'm going to give myself about a week to get Kirara leveled from level 1 to, I think we'll stop at about level 80. Her talent levels up, her artifacts leveled, and her weapon fully ascended and leveled as well. I'm pretty eager to get going, so let's go! Whoa. As you can see, I have absolutely nothing done for Kirara. I have a sword on her. She's C1, no talent levels, and she has some artifacts that aren't even fully leveled. Her sword is sort of leveled. I think that this is the best sword for her. I can't upgrade it today, but it's already level 60, so I think we're already kind of pretty good there for now. Her artifacts are a full set of what she needs. She works best with a two-piece set of Varukasha's Glow and Tenacity, but they're not great by any means. And yeah, they're not great. They're not great. They're not fully leveled. Defense, of course. Yeah. Crit rate though, that's nice. I'll take crit rate. And flat attack. Yeah, I mean, they're not good, but that's something that we can work on later in the video. For now, that is all the upgrade materials that I have, so we're going to move on to ascending and leveling. She is level 1 right now, but we're going to go ahead and see how leveled we can get her before I have to farm. And that is level 40. Now we are going to go ahead and head over to the boss fight. Shockingly enough, even though this boss is a couple of years old by now, I've never actually had to fight it for a character before. I have fought it in co-op with a good friend Vost, who is in one of my previous videos, but I've never actually had to fight it for a character ascension, so this was a really big learning curve for me. I actually had to bring in about 3 separate teams to try and see what would work best with fighting him, and this is what I landed on. I must say, while this boss wasn't particularly challenging, it was definitely frustrating. I fought this thing probably like, I don't know, 4 times before finally settling on this team, and I had tried like 2 other teams before, and I couldn't understand the elemental shielding mechanic, which, you know, skill issue on my part, but it was really frustrating for me, and when I finally got it, I still felt like it was just shielding way too much. But I did get there in the end, and I did quite a few runs because I kind of wanted it just done and out of the way.
Skyward! Scatter! Seize the skies! Charge!
All shall return.
And with that, we are able to ascend Kirara not once, but twice, which is really nice. I need need to craft some more crystals and get some more boss drops, so I'm gonna go ahead and just try and farm everything for the next 2 ascensions all at once so that I can come back and just fully level her up to 80. But first, I'm gonna claim my free wish.
Nice and spicy. Yeah, scatter, skyward.
Receive thy blessing.
Not now. Booba, get them. Yeah, skyward. Hero incoming. Hero incoming. Don't be scared. The night is full. Yeah, scatter, skyward. Stray clouds converge. Hey, yeah. Nice and spicy. Antenna, grant me strength. Control, charge. Hero incoming.
Your salvation.
Heads up. Hero incoming.
No!
Yeah, kapow. Charge. Booba, get them. Yeah, scatter. Skyward. Oh, mine's charge! Smash down! Inconsequential! Yeah! Scatter! Skyward!
Atonement has barely begun.
Heads up! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Headbutt! Yeah! Height!
The unholy
Yeah!
your salvation.
Scatter! Skyward! Seize the sky! Don't be scared! My guiding star! Booba! Get them! Boost! Heads up! Charge!
More sin upon your soul.
Crit charge! Yeah! You're toast! Nice and spicy! Scatter! Skyward! Yeah! Kapow! Height! Yeah!
Astray.
Okay, now that the boss fight is finally done for now, hopefully for good, I am going to go ahead and craft some crystals. I think I might have to convert some, but that should be fine. Okay, so I only have enough for 3 crystals and I need 9, so definitely only enough for level 70 right now, but that should be fine. And yep, we have her level 70 ascension. Let's go! Oh! I didn't realize how low I was on books. We are gonna have to farm some of that. I do luckily at least have enough boss drops and materials to get her up to level 80, I just need the crystals for it. So let's go ahead and craft some crystals, or convert some crystals, so that I can have everything ready when the time comes. Honestly, I'm pretty low on crystals all around because I haven't been doing world bosses lately, but it's fine. This should be fine. Now I have the crystals ready so that once we get enough books to finish leveling her to 70, we can ascend her right away to level 80. And since she's from Inazuma, I think we're gonna go ahead and farm in Inazuma today. Pay no attention to the team, by the way. It's, well, Aoife and Auroron aren't fully leveled and built yet, but it's a really fun team. I've been really enjoying it. It's silly and makes absolutely no sense, but I think I really like it. If nothing else, it is a pretty sufficient friendship team because Aoife, Kirara, and Aurora all need friendship levels. How fun is Aoife, by the way? I am really enjoying flying around on Kakuku. I think it's such a silly little mechanic, and I don't know, it brings me great joy. I really like it.
Probably an introvert then.
And with that, we finally have a level 70 Kirara and are able to immediately ascend her to level 80. We are going to need to farm more books, of course, but that can be done later. I will, however, claim the wish right now. I know I've got a good amount of talent resources already for Kirara, so I'm going to go ahead and level everything up as much as I can for now, and then see if I need to farm for anything later. And it looks like we need some more spectral hearts, so I'm going to go ahead and craft those right now. Lucky for me, I already have loads of these from when I was leveling up Cookie Shinobu, so I won't need to farm for them. I have no idea how many I need, so I'm just going to craft a good amount. And that is both of her talents that are necessary anyway at level 6, which is way higher than I thought I'd get to already. And I think I have enough to be able to level at least one of them up to level 7, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Since her shield is her most relevant talent, that is the one I'm going to level first. And that is the end of day 1 of building Kirara. Honestly, we were able to do a lot more than I thought I was going to be able to do. We got her all the way up to level 70, and her talents are at 176, which is way further than I thought I'd get. Obviously, there is still a lot to be done. I have to get her to level 80, and I have to get her weapon leveled. I'm not quite sure if I want to change her artifacts or farm for any new ones, since she does technically have a set, and I don't think she really needs anything other than the HP, so I think the next priority would be her talents, which I only really want to get to 188, so we're already almost there. But before I worry about any of that, I'm going to go ahead and get her up to level 80, so join me tomorrow for day 2 while I farm for XP books. Do you ever just long for Mondstadt? I was going to try and stick to Inazuma for all the ley lines because she is from Inazuma, but I don't know. Sometimes I just really like coming back to Mondstadt. It's kind of like coming home in a way. Honestly, I kind of do a lot in Mondstadt. I have my crystal flies here, which I collect every week, and I do all of my crafting here, but I still feel like we don't get to spend very much time in Mondstadt.
Come here, you.
I know that the new Archon quest is set in Mondstadt, which I'm really excited about, don't get me wrong, but I also really miss Mondstadt events. I really miss Windtrace and the potion event, and I don't know, I just feel like anytime you're in Mondstadt it feels really whimsical and fun, and I really miss whimsy in Genshin. I feel like Fontaine did a really good job of making the Archon quests and the world and the characters feel magical and fantastical and interesting. And interesting in a way that they didn't have to try, really. Everyone was really on board with Fontaine, and I think for good reason. It was really well thought out. And I feel like since Fontaine, the community has felt very differently about Genshin. Natlan, of course, as we all know, was not very well received. And I also felt like Natlan was kind of pushed down my throat and forced. I feel a little less that way now that the nation is fully developed, but definitely at the beginning. And now that we're moving towards Not Cry, I feel like Genshin is finally hitting that nostalgic fantasy element that a lot of us were really craving. And I think that's why so many people have been missing and yearning for Monsta, is because it's nostalgic for them. It's where Genshin started, it's where Genshin felt the most magical, the most tied together and unified. And I don't know about you, but it is my personal wish that Genshin fully moves back to those original vibes, because that is the game we all know and we all fell in love with. Sorry for my really long tangent. I feel really passionately about where the game has been the past couple of months and where it's going for the next couple of months, because I feel like the community has really lost its spark and it's kind of making me enjoy the game a little bit less. Which is really sad for me, because Genshin is a comfort game for me, so I really hope that things lighten up and change soon so I can stop talking about it so much. Anyway, we are 2 ley lines deep and Rude.
Be free.
I was going to say, we're 2 ley lines deep and I collected some battle pass rewards yesterday, so I shouldn't need too many more ley lines to be able to level her up. But honestly, if I do, it's not a big deal. I find farming ley lines to be extremely therapeutic. At least I do when I'm not getting launched off of a cliff. Oh, and I meant to ask if any of you are playing Wuthering Waves. I have been playing. I'm still kind of a new player. I joined, I think, around January when they released it for PlayStation. But I really like Wuthering Waves. The new area, Septimon, is absolutely stunning, and the new characters there are so beautiful. Augusta and Iona, I think, are their names. They're so pretty. I just pulled Kirara, so I don't have any wishes saved up right now, but I am going to farm the new area to get new wishes, and hopefully we'll be doing a wishing and building video for both of the new characters. I was also thinking of doing an account tour for Wuthering Waves, since I've done one for Genshin as well. If you are playing Wuthering Waves, then please leave a comment down below telling me what characters you're looking forward to and if you're hoping to pull for any of them. Honestly, I've been really enjoying a lot of the character designs in Wuthering Waves. I was obsessed with Jakona. I lost my 50-50 unfortunately and gotฆo'ʉ for the very first time. And I also really love Phoebe, and I got her super lucky, by the way. I got her my first 10 pull on the anniversary update. Yeah, Kirara, Augusta, Iona, I think that's how you pronounce her name, honestly. I wasn't really listening when she said her name, so I don't know. But all of the new designs, they're all so pretty, and all of the designs to come that were teased are all really beautiful too. And with that, we finally have enough to level Kirara up to level 80, which is a very exciting thing indeed. That was, I think, 5 full ley lines, and we're not going to bother getting her up to level 90. I usually don't bring supports up to level 90 unless I really like them. But who knows, maybe in the future I will level 90 her. For now though, level 80 is plenty, so I'm going to go ahead and focus on other things instead, like her talents. Like I mentioned earlier, I did collect battle pass rewards, so I have plenty more resources for her. In fact, I think other than the world boss drops, I have enough materials to get her other talent all the way up to 8 without having to farm. I'm gonna go ahead and run it once and hope I get lucky enough to get 2 drops. I've actually never fought a pup solo, so this is gonna be kind of interesting. I usually run world bosses co-op because I think it's just a lot more fun to collaborate with other people, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this one solo because I don't want to wait for the queue.
Burst forth, moments of birth. Order guide you.
Be a little lucky. Hiya! Now, be a little lucky.
Coming to be.
Umbrella warfare, I guess. Nah, ha, nah. Ha! A proper send-off from the steep. Ha!
have order. Witness my great undertaking.
A proper send-off from Messina with love. This one's got your name on it. Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Solidify!
Umbrella warfare, I guess. Hey there!
That wasn't too bad actually, and now that it's over with, let's see if we got the drops that we needed. No way, I actually did get 2 drops of what I needed. That's so incredibly lucky. I never get that lucky. Wow. And with that, we are finally able to level up Kirara's talent. We can go ahead and get it up from 6 to 7, and I have enough materials to go from 7 to 8, but not enough Mora. We are back with enough Mora, finally. I went ahead and claimed some from the teapot, and that is her skills at 188, which was the goal. That was so quick. Wow. Now all we have left to focus on are potentially her artifacts, but I'm still not quite sure about that, and her weapon. The weapon domain isn't open today, but it is going to be open tomorrow, so I will see you all tomorrow to farm for the weapon. And we are back. It is the next day, day 3, I think, of building Kirara, and we are going to be farming for her weapon today. I waited the whole day for this so that I could have all 5 condensed resin to spend, and we are going to probably use all of it in the domain. Since it is a hydro domain, I think I'm going to take Farina off of the team and replace her with a different element. I think I'm going to replace her with Layla, so that I can freeze the slimes. It'll be a kind of silly double up of shields here, but that just means more protections. It's okay. Let's go.
I need to get The night is cold.
Go! You're free now! Free! Let's go! Come here, you little rascal!
Delivery! Scratch that! Yeah.
Pay your dues.
Tell me what you see. Not too far now.
My guiding stars. Home.
Mind the wind.
Can't run from death.
Now that I'm done farming, I'm going to go ahead and ascend and level the sword as much as I can right now, and then I'll craft whatever I need for later ascensions after. Oh, I guess I only had what I needed for 1 ascension, but that should be fine. I think I've got everything that I need to take it at least to level 80. Big love to this quality of life feature, by the way. Being able to sort by character what you need exactly is so helpful. I've really been enjoying using it. Okay, I think that should definitely be enough to get us to level 80. If not, maybe level 90? We'll have to see. Actually, yeah, we do have enough to get to level 90, so I think let's go ahead and do that. Oh, that is perfect. We had pretty much just enough. And I don't have, no way, I don't have enough crystals. I don't have enough enhancement ore to level it to 90. That's a bummer. This is supposed to be day 4 of building Kirara, but technically I'm like 3 days out from my last video. I wanted to wait a couple days before recording because I wanted to let my resin build up. I thought I wasn't going to attempt doing the artifacts, but I think I will. I just need enough resin to be able to give it a good shot, and I also needed to be able to save up some enhancement ore so that I could finally level her sword up to 90. I was finally able to do that, but I wasn't unfortunately recording when I actually leveled it. So she does have a level 90 sword now, it just didn't get recorded. Honestly, I contemplated ending the video right there because I wasn't really in the mood to farm for artifacts. I've been frankly having some pretty atrocious luck with artifacts lately, and it's kind of been putting me off of farming, but I do want to give it at least a little bit of a shot because her artifacts really are bad. So we're gonna go ahead and try about 10 runs for artifact farming today and see what that gets us. Let's go! As I said, we are going to be doing about 10 straight runs of artifact farming. I'm going to go ahead and do the Tenacity of the Millilith domain because those are her worst artifacts, and hopefully we will get a sand or goblet or a helmet. Honestly, any of them would be pretty good. And we are going to go ahead and bring the same Navia team that I brought into the pep fight because I think it'll just work.
Umbrella warfare, I guess. Fire! Well, with rock. Feeling lucky? Teamwork is dreamwork!
Feel this ancient power.
This one's got your name on it!
I think if I cleaned up my rotation a little bit, it would have been faster, but 41 seconds isn't that bad. Oh my gosh, what is this? They changed this. You can use fragile resin? Use 1 fragile resin to claim 3 times the rewards? Yeah. I want to try that, yeah. I have one, why not? I haven't been keeping up with the updates, so that was kind of a really nice surprise. When I mentioned earlier that my artifact luck has been really atrocious, I meant that, and this has been no different. Almost every single artifact that I've looked at has been just terrible and not what I need, which is so frustrating because I feel like I need the easiest pieces in the world, just, I don't know, HP %, maybe some energy recharge. I just... This has been a struggle. But as they say, it's not over until it's over, so we press on. I'll be frank with you, I know I didn't share every single artifact that I got, but when I tell you they are garbage, I mean it, they are garbage. So I'm going to try and strongbox and hopefully get at least one usable piece. You can see them right here. They are not good. I don't know, and I got so much pale flame too, it's so disappointing. But I've got a pretty good stash here that I can offer to the strongboxing gods, and hopefully they will have a little bit of pity on me and give me something decent for Kirara. I'm so nervous to put this many artifacts into the strongbox. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Oh, 2 goblets and neither of them are HP. I don't need a feather or a flower really, and healing bonus for the helmet. This is fine. It's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and toss all of that right back into the strongbox and maybe we'll get something better. 2 sands. Okay, we need a sand. HP? It's bad. HP? Maybe that'll be better. Maybe if it rolls energy recharge. One more try? No. Okay. Okay. It's okay. Out of 10 runs and technically 3 trips to the strongbox, we end up with 1 sand for her that is almost identical to the one she already has. Will it roll energy recharge? Is the big question here. No. No, it doesn't. Actually, I don't see the point in leveling. Maybe if it goes all crit rate or all HP, yeah. Yes, if it goes all flat HP, then definitely it will be better. HP and crit rate. More HP. Fantastic. Lucky 777. Will it roll crit rate even once, maybe? Yeah! Okay. Okay, it is less crit rate than her current artifact, but I think I care more about HP because that's what her shield scales off of. So if this last roll goes into HP, I think we're good. I think I'll call that a win. And it does. Okay, you know what? It's not a huge upgrade, but it is slightly better than what she currently has, so I'll take it. I swapped her goblet off screen, so the only artifact I need to worry about leveling is her helmet, her circlet, and I'm going to fodder the old sand into it. Yeah. Hopefully HP. Or crit, I guess, but hopefully HP. And it does! Oh my god, that's so lucky. Yay! Are her artifacts still atrocious? Yes, but they're usable, and honestly I think she's in a really good place right now. We've gone from a level 1 Kirara to a level 80 Kirara with 41,000 HP. She also has 171% energy recharge, which is okay, it's a little low, but it'll work. She's got a level 90 R5 sacrificial sword. And she has a 2-piece set of Vorukasha's Glow and Tenacity of the Millelith. I'm probably going to try and get her some better artifacts later down the road, but for now, I think she's doing great. She is still C1, you can see me get that C1 in my last video, and her talents are at 188, which is probably where they're gonna stay. And that is it for building Kirara. It took about 5 days, maybe 6, and honestly, I'm really proud of where we've gotten her to. I'm shocked at how easy it was. I really didn't have to do much grinding or farming at all, and I'm really happy with her as a character. I think she's really fun to play, and I think she's really cute, which was honestly most of my pull for wanting to build her at all. Building characters in Genshin is so much fun, and building Kirara was, of course, no exception. She was so fun to play over the last couple of days, and I can't wait to keep playing her. I think the next video I make is going to be an account tour for Wuthering Waves, but beyond that, I think next I'm going to build Chevros. If you've enjoyed watching me build Kirara, are looking forward to me building Chevros, or just enjoyed listening to me yap, then please don't forget to like and subscribe. I try to post new videos every week or two, and would love to have you along for the ride. But for today, this is where I'm going to end the video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye!